Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another Blue Archive reaction. I am so sorry I had to take last week off of Blue Archive. I had some other video stuff to catch up on, but we're back here. And also, unfortunately, it has to be a one video day because I am a little short for time here. So I'm just going to be listening to theme 265, which I guess is a Rio's theme. It's a little bit longer than the usual stuff I listen to on here at like 2.5-ish minutes. So hopefully that's not too much of a negative thing for you guys, but I'm just going to be listening to this one as per requested by a comment in the last video, and I promise I'll be getting back to these on my normal like 2 songs per video kind of schedule, but I just had to handle all the other stuff first. So now that we're done with that, I guess without further ado, let's go. The comment said these were good for like relaxing vibes, which is probably going to be really useful right now, actually. They weren't wrong. There's that synth. I love that sound. Barely reacting right now. I'm just taking a deep breath. This has to be by EmoCosine, right? There was no credit for who made it, but that would feel so right. I gotta assume it's them. It feels like a Pokemon song, like Gen 3. Maybe that's why it feels so peaceful. Maybe Gen 4. Ooh. ASMR percussion textures on the way out there. Man, that was not a lie when they said that it was gonna chill me out a little bit. It did. So my immediate thoughts are this song is extremely peaceful, of course, and as a result, I definitely feel very relaxed right now. So this breakdown might feel a little bit more chill than usual. I don't think there's going to be a spot that I'm going to feel like I'm going to build into any sort of energy because I'm just so vibey right now, dude. Beautiful song. If I had to guess the character off of this one, I don't know Rio, obviously. I don't play Blue Archive, but his character feels like, I don't know, there's a piece here. It doesn't necessarily feel like upbeat, bubbly, poppy, happy. Like, it just kind of feels like they're very neutral. Like, there's a piece there to that neutrality, but it doesn't feel like there's any, like, clear personality traits shining through this song, aside from they really don't seem to have many worries going on right now, or if they do, they're handling them very well and in total stride, so it doesn't feel like there's stress going on here. And that's leading me to believe that this character is kind of more like, I'm gonna go with the studious type, like the cold type, the type that like doesn't have friends but is still smart but also still relatively kind. And that's purely because this song feels that way. Like, it doesn't necessarily feel cold. Like, that I'm only getting because if I translate this tone to a person, there is like a warmth in this song, but it also feels like a sunset, not like in the middle of the day on the beach or anything. It's a completely different feeling, and that chill might just be like coming off the air, you know, like if you're on a beach watching the sunset, this is the type of song I have in my mind when you get that cold breeze coming off the ocean and you're just kind of reflecting. And I feel like that belongs to a character that is a very intelligent type who is constantly figuring things out and is doing that very efficiently. but at the same time doesn't necessarily have the kind-hearted smile you would expect from like a more bubbly theme that would reflect that. I think the whole beach thing might be mostly coming from my own nostalgia, and like I said, kind of sounds like and feels like a Pokemon theme, and definitely Gen 3 is kind of where like my core of Pokemon was. I was a Gen 1 and 2 kid as well, but Gen 3 is definitely where like I sunk my teeth into Pokemon a little bit more and I was enjoying it a lot. So like I have very heavy rooted fond memories of that game, and there's just a nostalgia in there that feels like it's relating to that whole like, hey, there's a lot of water and ocean life to experience and be a part of in this world, and this character's kind of given me that. So I think that's where the beach thing came from. But the song actually chilled me out so much that right now I don't even care about like my other life obligations. I'm gonna listen to 237 and we're just gonna see what that one has. I hope it has a similar vibe, even if it is a different character type and character personality that might be associated with it. I'm just hoping to have more of this energy. So I guess we'll have to figure out, shall we? Oh. Oh. Immediately a little bit more bubbly. And this one is EmoCosine, so... The other one chilled me out. This one's gonna just kind of make me happy. Great timing for the halftime there. Ooh, going back down. I thought we were gonna build right into something. Nope. We get to relax for a little bit more. A slight extension to the build. See, this one is... I assume you can hear the difference between the last song and this one. We're building into something here. Big energy. Ooh, okay. A little bit of a softer approach than I thought. Kind of bringing back that first halftime section a little bit. Evolving on it, expanding upon it. I really do love like it's like a whistle sample. It's so cute. A completely different energy, but all the same, just as fun. See, this one felt a little bit beachy as well. Like it had a similar kind of thing going on with that approach, but it also felt a little bit more poppy, obviously, a little bit more like a springtime approach, maybe like early summer, you know, like I would not be surprised if this was like a beach event sort of thing, like a summer theme event, like here's your swimsuit, enjoy the new character model sort of song. That's the type of sound that I've come to expect out of Blue Archive when they do that sort of thing. I've heard some of their summer stuff before, and this is pretty similar to that energy, so I'm gonna assume that that's probably the case here as well. It just tracks, you know, like the song is energetic, it makes you want to go have fun, and of course, where better than the beach, that whole approach. And there's not too much to say on this one compared to the first one, just because it is a little bit more simple, and I think that's just because it didn't hit that same nostalgic energy for me. It didn't make me get like really introspective about like where this song feels like it fits in my life. This song is just kind of going for exactly what it probably is, and that's probably a beach song for a character of some sort, and this is just the song that goes with it. Like, that's, sometimes you don't need to go deeper than that. That's just what it is, and this like bubble poppy sound works really well for that. It is a time tested and probably will be around forever sound to use, especially for video games when they want you to think of a happy fun time at the beach with friends and watermelon and just having a good time, the usual sound you would anticipate. And that's really it. I think I'll just end up talking in circles if I say the same thing even more, because there's not that many ways to phrase that exact opinion. I don't want to act like this song doesn't have stuff to talk about necessarily, but it's nothing I haven't talked about before with those other songs. So if you want me to get into the more nitty-gritty details of like what makes those feel like that, other videos have probably gone into better detail about it, probably from myself. It's been a while since I've heard one of the summer ones, but I digress. Either way, thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to request something else from Blue Archive, by all means leave them in the comments below and I will do my best to get to them. It helps if there's like 2 or 3 songs at a time, just because that tends to work better for how long these songs are. But if you just like this video and you want to follow me and support me for those in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!